Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis of Copart. Now, if you don't know what Copart is, it is a company that sells repossessed cars. Now, as you can see, it has been a quite nice ride ever since 2017. As you can see, slowly but surely just increasing over and over. And as you can see, we did see a bit of a downturn here in 2022, but then again, that was quite a poor year for most stocks. And then it continued all the way up here, and we did see these two peaks here back in December of last year and May of this year. Now, ever since May of this year, it has been not that great to own this stock. As you can see, it fell from 62 bucks down to 38 where we're sitting currently. We are in a small support level right here. We have a bit of a peak here, but it's not the greatest support level. The next proper support line is all the way down here at 26 bucks, which is almost 50% down from where we are currently. Now, I do think this company is quite interesting, and I do think it's going to be in the future. Just look at this graph. How many poor subprime loans are on cars compared to earlier? Even in the financial crisis, it wasn't this bad. So I do think it's going to be quite interesting because, as you can also see here in the income statement, they're making more and more and more money. And we are seeing a lot more cars being repossessed, which is quite great for Copart, who of course auction these off on third-party websites. So I do think in the future it's going to be a quite great stock to own. Now, we'll see the mid-two stock splits. We have one in November of 2022 and one in August of 2023. So when companies make stock splits that's close to each other, it's because business is booming. And as you can see, it really was booming. But now, of course, it hasn't been the greatest stock to own. Now, as you can see, we have been trading quite low in the RSI for quite a while, and we even see some oversold moments here. Now, if you know what the RSI is, that is the Relative Strength Index, and this shows which way a stock is tending. So if it's between 50 and 30, it's in the lower RSI, as you can see down here, meaning there are more sellers and shorters in the market. And when it's between 50 and 70, it's in the upper RSI, which means there are more buyers than sellers in the market, meaning an upwards trend. Now, if it's above 70, it's overbought, meaning it rises rapidly. And we can see that, for example, right here, as you can see, the stock price rises rapidly, and we see a peak here in the RSI. And the same is, of course, also true the opposite way around. As you can see, when we're falling quite rapidly, we're also in the lower RSI. And you should always note when something is in the lower or upper RSI, it is much more volatile. That being said, however, the beta is quite low, so this is a bit unusual period, and the beta being below 1 means this is less volatile than the average index it lies in, which is the Nasdaq. Now, if you look at income statements, as I said, just look at this. Their margins are absolutely crazy, and they're just improving their revenue and net income year over year over year, which is absolutely insane performance from this stock. Now, if you look at financials as well, just look at this. They have virtually no debt, 100 million in debt, and they have 5 billion in cash reserves, so they are in no way financial trouble at all, which is absolutely crazy. Now, if you look at their PE and PS, as you can see currently, we have a PE of 24 and a price to sales of 8.2. Now, as you can see right here, in late last year, of course, it was 37 and 12, so it is of course cheaper now than it was back then. Of course, it has also fallen down. And earlier this year, it was actually also a bit higher in both. So currently, it is quite cheap compared to what it has been trading earlier, which of course is nice if you want to get into this stock. Now, if you look at the revenue, as you can see how they make the money, that is in service, vehicle, and online auctions. Now, this is quite weird because online auctions doesn't say anything, but that is because should be under service. Now, they are in a relatively number of countries. They are both in the United States and they're also internationally. And they are also in the United Kingdom, but they don't sell there enough to it be shown yet, and neither is in Canada. So international is just a swath of countries, of course. Now, if we go down here and look at the seasonals, let me just make it a bit bigger. So over the past 10 years, as you can see, it's just been amazing 10 years, absolutely amazing, just slowly but surely increasing, and the average is at 10% a year, which of course is absolutely amazing performance. This would have outperformed the S&P 500 in that time. So absolutely amazing performance for this stock. Now, if we go down and look at the technicals, no surprise, for the day it's a sell, for the week it's a sell, and for the month it is still a sell, of course. Now, if you look at the analyst rating on this, as you can see, they are quite nice. We have 6 strong buy, 3 buy, 5 hold, and only 1 sell. The 1 sell is down by 15%, which wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if it stayed there, because we're on this downwards trending channel. But the average is up by 30%, and the max is up by 67%. So it wouldn't surprise me if it hit that either, because it is a company I do think is going to rebound quite heavily once it gets a upwards trending channel. Now, if you look at their EPS, I'm just looking at this, they're just guiding upwards and upwards and upwards, which is absolutely lovely to see. And it is the exact same here with the revenue, just guiding more and more. And I do think next year they're going to surprise quite a lot, and maybe also in 2027, because so many more cars are being repoed, which also mean a lot more people are buying cars on auction, of course, which is a double-ending loop. So, of course, this is just going to be great for them because they can buy the repossessed vehicles and also sell them on the market again. So for me, this is definitely a buy and hold stock. It was definitely what I was going to do. I don't own the stock currently, and that is because it is still in a downward trending channel, and I do prefer my stocks to be in either a flat or upward trending channel. So definitely a buy and hold for me. So overall, in the future, I'm definitely going to buy it if it rebounds a bit or starts trading sideways. So definitely a buy and hold for me. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. But if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the company from analyze in the comment section below.